guys, welcome back to our channel.
If you are new to our channel, I'm Jordan, she's Haley, and today we're talking all about our favorite skincare products.
Yeah, I think skincare is actually our favorite thing of literally all time. We have like a million products to talk about today.
Yeah, and we're constantly getting a ton of questions on how we take care of our skin, what we use, what our daily routine is. So we figured we'd kind of share all of our tips and tricks with you guys.
Yeah, and we've done tons of skincare videos, especially recently, but we're always constantly changing things up and getting new products. So this is kind of going to be like an updated skincare routine slash like our favorite skincare like go-to products.
Yeah, so we're basically just gonna start from the top, what we normally do. So we're basically gonna just start from beginning to end and let you guys know all the skincare products we use and what we do kind of on a daily basis.
All right, so let's just start with some oils because that's typically like the first thing that we would do in our skincare routine.
Yeah, definitely. I cannot remove my makeup without an oil. I feel like it just does not get my makeup off completely, so those are really huge from us. I mean, we've tried so many different types, but what we're using right now is the Pure Melt Away oil, which is bomb. It works so good.
So amazing. I love this one too, especially because it is so thin and slick and it literally removes all of your makeup, no matter if you have like waterproof, eyeliner, full situation going, it takes it off so fast.
And I love the way it smells.
Yeah, it definitely has like a really clean, nice scent. And we never used to use oils back in the day. I know we used to just use like makeup wipes or literally just go in with cleanser.
No, once you start using a makeup oil, it's like you can't go back from that.
Yeah, definitely. Because I used to think that my face was a little bit too oily for oils, but then once I started using it to remove my makeup, I noticed my skin was way less oily.
Totally, yeah.
So the next one that we've been using, we usually switch off between these two right now, is the Brooklyn Botany Camellia Wonder Oil. We've talked about this before.
This is iconic.
You guys know we love Brooklyn Botany in general. All of their skincare is so bomb and just so natural. We love it.
And you could use this oil for like a million different things, so that's what's cool about this one. It's kind of multi-use, but it really removes your makeup really well.
And it has a pump, and you guys know that we love things with a pump, especially in the bathroom. So those are the two cleansing oils that we always use to remove our makeup right now.
So moving on to washing our face, it's so important, you guys, to wash your face. And we're constantly switching it up with skincare. We like to use all kinds of different brands because honestly, there's so many good skincare brands out there. So it's really more about just being consistent with your skincare routine.
Yeah, we usually move from like skincare system to skincare system and usually just try to finish them up. And we're always trying new things. You guys know we have a ton of skincare videos.
We've tried so many iconic skincare brands and there's so many favorites. Whenever people ask us like, what would you recommend?
We're like, oh my gosh, I have
that's so hard.
And so right now we usually kind of switch up between like 2 or 3 different face washes at a time, just kind of depending on like how we're feeling.
Totally.
But the one that we have been loving, it's like literally almost gone, is the Vichy Purette Thermal Fresh Cleansing Gel, and this stuff is amazing.
Makes your skin feel so refreshed and it foams so well. That's what I usually look for in a face wash, is something that really gets lathery. I just love that.
Yeah, and a little bit of this does go a long way. I know like the first couple times I used it, I thought I had to go in with like a huge pump of it, and it just
need a little bit.
Literally a teeny bit goes a long way. We've had this for a while now and it's still kicking, and like literally all of us use it, including our boyfriends, so they love
our skincare.
This one's really great for the morning too, if you kind of want like that fresh pick.
I was just gonna say that's what we do a lot. There's a lot of products that we'll use in the mornings and a lot of products we'll use at night. Sometimes they specifically say to use day or night, or sometimes we just feel the way they smell.
I feel
or
the gravitational pull to know like
that's
what to do.
For morning. But another one we've been loving is the Pure Simplicity Smoothing Gentle Cleanser.
Love
this is bomb. It smells so freaking good. It just has like a really clean honey. What?
The other one. I feel like we should mention the other one too.
Go grab it.
Hold on. You guys, I'm back because we forgot this one. So
yeah, another one that we've been loving is the Pure Simplicity Soothing Gentle Cleanser. This one's so bomb. I really just love the way this one smells. So I typically like using this one at nighttime, and it gets so lathery, and I just feel like it gives you a really deep clean.
Yeah, and it's just so gentle. I love it. I just feel like, it's taking everything off, but it's not anything like too like harsh or anything.
So if you have sensitive skin, this is a really good one. Also, Purity is a really good oldie but goodie for us. So if you guys are kind of wondering what else we've used, we'll link all of our other skincare videos so you can kind of see all the different skincare products we've tried.
Yeah, so another face wash that we have been switching up. We just don't use this one as much because the pump broke off for it. So we're waiting to finish this one up so we can like screw that top back on this one. But this one, you guys, is really, really great. It's the Pure in the Clear Clarifying Cleanser. Oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing.
I love it.
For the summertime, you guys. Like,
it has like a minty sensation, so I really like using it in the morning because I kind of just feel like it wakes you up.
It like completely cleans you out. It kind of reminds me of the Vichy one, except for this one's just like a little bit more thick and a little tiny bit more lathery. But you guys, seriously, if you need like a menthol wake you up in the morning for the summertime, this stuff is really, really good.
Yes.
So really quickly, just to mention, since we're kind of on face washes, this is another thing that we have been using. It is the Amazing Lash Studio Eyelash Foaming Cleanser.
And who knew? Because like we've had eyelash extensions for maybe like 3 or 4 months now, and I've never actually washed them with something that is meant for eyelashes, and this stuff just works really well. You'll wash your face like normal, and then once you're done washing your face, you'll go in and wash your lashes with this. And I was kind of scared to use it at first because I was like, is it gonna like take my lashes off? But it doesn't. It actually works really well.
Yeah, and this is actually the place that we go to get our eyelashes. We got this from basically when we were in there last time. But we're actually going to do an entire, I think, eyelash extension Q&A video.
Totally. So if you guys want to see that, let us know in the comments below, and we'll do like a whole in-depth review on how we take care of our lashes, how often we get them done, how the process works, all of that.
So the next thing that we just want to quickly mention is, of course, our Michael Todd Sonicare brush, which we are almost newly obsessed with. We've actually had this for a few months now, and for some reason we just did not break it out. I don't know, when I don't have something out in front of me, I don't use it.
And we've used these types of brushes like in the past in our skincare regimen, but we kind of fell off the wagon with it. But lately we've been on it, and I'm not even kidding you, scrubbing your face makes such a difference.
Makes all of the difference in the entire world. And it's just, honestly, if you think about it, it does what it says it does. It takes off scrubs off an entire layer of your face, leaving you with better skin.
It's literally, you have to do it. If you're struggling with skin, any texture on your skin, anything, literally just use some scrubs, and I'm not even kidding you, your face will start to improve. So some of our favorite scrubs, obviously. are the Brooklyn BOTANY scrubs. They are literally iconic, you guys. So if you need to kind of just refresh your face or your whole body, really, literally get these, you guys, or some type of Clarisonic facial brush. But that's gonna really, really just help with your texture.
I was gonna say texture in general. Whenever I have bad texture on my skin, or I put on some sort of makeup that makes me break out, or just any time that I'm feeling like dull and lifeless, I swear to you, I will go in, scrub my face, and not just like meh, for a little second. I go in and I scrub for like a solid like minute.
I was gonna say from 30 seconds to a minute is usually what I do when I'm washing my face and scrubbing my face, because if you're just going in for a second, you're not gonna get a really deep clean.
Exactly.
So you gotta really go for it. And just to backtrack a little bit, if you guys are wondering, we definitely wash our face every single night. I don't wash my face every single morning. Sometimes I'll just tone it. And then for scrubbing, I'd say I do it usually every other night, sometimes even every night if my skin is really acting up.
Yeah, it really just depends for me on how my skin feels. I kind of just like to listen to my skin and I treat it like it wants to be treated.
Totally.
So after we go in and kind of after we go in and scrub our face really, really good, then we'll kind of go in with this guy with our face wash if we want even a deeper clean. I don't use this every single night. Just on those nights that I'm like, I really need a deep clean, I'll go in and scrub and then just put on any kind of our favorite face wash that we're using in the shower, and we'll go in with this. And that's what's so great about this, is we have a little mechanism that like that keeps it in the shower, and it's just so much easier when it's already there right next to your face wash. Right next to your face wash, you grab it and go. And this is really cool too, because it has this like, I don't know if you know,
different
little
settings.
extra setting
that goes like real hard.
A crazy scrub setting. So I will just go in and go crazy and then move on with the next little things we're going, and my skin's amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much what we do kind of in and out of the shower too.
Right. So moving on to out of the shower and kind of taking care of our skin with other products, we love to tone. When I run out of toner, like I feel like my face really just is like...
my face knows. I think I've like acclimated it to the point where if I don't use it now, it's like, it's all breezy. It's not good. So right now we're using, this is new for us. We've been using this for the past few weeks, but this is the KIEHLS Cucumber Herbal Alcohol-Free Toner. And this stuff works so good. I've been loving it. It's so refreshing. And this is the kind of toner that you actually feel working on your face. But we really love the Michael Todd toners. Those are iconic. Like seriously, the Michael Todd ones are bomb. We've used a few other ones too, but any good toner that works for your skin. So this is the one that we're using right now. I love this one too, because it's so just like refreshing, and it's really, really light at the same time. It's not like, I know I used to use a Clinique one that was like so intense
Astringent.
that it would just dry out my face. This one I feel like is intense enough to know that it's working, but it's also gentle enough.
I think it's because it's alcohol free, so that's what really helps.
Yeah, it's gentle enough to know like, oh, it's working, but like it still feels really just good and calming on the face, and it smells like cucumbers.
It smells so good. So we'll use this right after we get out of the shower or right when we're done washing our face, just with a little cotton pad. And if I don't feel like washing my face in the morning, or I feel like I don't need to, I'll just use this and kind of just tone my face to kind of get off the oils and whatnot.
Yeah, I typically don't like to wash my face again in the morning because I just feel like it's gonna strip my skin a little too much and make me really dry.
Yeah.
So I'll just go in with a little bit of toner, sometimes even maybe just splash my face with like some cold water.
Right.
And that's kind of just like my morning wash routine.
Right. So moving on, I think the next thing I would do is an eye cream.
Really? It's so funny how people have different routines. I'm like, I personally, I know that, I'm pretty sure we've Googled this and we had an article that said you should go in with your eye cream before going into your serums, but I always go in with my serum, then my eye cream, then my lotion.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys do or what your whole routine is, because some people scrub first and then wash first, or wash first and scrub.
Yeah, I'm always curious. I'm like, what do you do? But we'll move on to eye cream since that's what you're technically supposed to do.
So this one right here is the Pure Tone Up Total Eye Fitness eye cream.
Tone up, total eye fitness. I'm like, and then
let's try that again. This is the Pure Tone Up Total Eye Fitness Eye Cream. This is a really light gel consistency eye cream. I really like it.
It's bomb.
You know, it works really well. You don't need a lot of it. Just kind of tap it underneath your eyes. It
really helps to depuff my under eye bags. I don't know why, no matter how much sleep I get, I literally wake up with like black puffy eyes. I don't know why. So this really, really helps. And I love that it's kind of like more of that gel consistency, and it's not super sticky or heavy like some I feel like are just way too thick under my eye.
Yeah, so this one is really good.
And it's green, and I feel like since it's green, I feel like that just means it works better. I'm like, there must be cucumber extract in there.
There must be something in here. But yeah, this one's really good.
So this is another one too that I would always use in the morning. This one is kind of one that I typically use in the morning. I feel like you could use it morning, night,
this one
whatever.
Goes both ways, definitely.
It goes both ways. But I would probably reach for this more in the morning because like it just looks more like toned up.
It's lighter underneath your makeup and whatnot too.
But this one too is another one that I always use in the morning. I love it.
This one's pretty iconic for me.
Sometimes I accidentally use both of them because I forget that I put this one on. But this is the Vichy IDELIA eye contour idealizer. I know, I'm like, I don't know how to speak French. I really wish I did. But it's basically just a little under eye cream, and the really cool thing about this, it has kind of just like this rubbery tip that you just go right in your under eyes, and it's brightening. Yeah, it has like a kind of really light reflect in it, so when you put it underneath your eyes, it just helps to brighten them up, which is really helpful for me because I love it. That's my issue. So if you're looking to brighten up your under eyes, this is a really good one. I've been loving this, and it's perfect under makeup. I feel like it doesn't ever really give me a problem, so I literally can't live without that. And wait, we have one more eye cream. And the last little eye cream that, I don't know, do you use this? I do. I use this one usually at nighttime because it has a little bit more of a heavy, creamy consistency, but this is the INSTYTUTUM. Yeah. Did I say it? Yeah, it's INSTYTUTUM. We actually, fun fact, we went to a little, I don't know, convention? Beauty event? We actually went to a little beauty event. We got a little gift bag full of these products, and I literally, like, I'm so glad we did because they're really, really great products. I'm pretty sure this company is from Switzerland, which like, I was like, how cool. But this is a little eye cream that we got, and it's basically kind of like a thicker, just eye cream, I guess. So that's why I like using this one at nighttime, because I feel like it gives me a little bit more hydration. It really helps, you know, my under eyes. So putting this on before bed is iconic. Yeah, and I definitely noticed, like, lately I've been having like a little bit more lines than usual, and I'm like, oh no, I'm 22 now, like maybe I'm getting there. So this has been definitely helping because I feel like it's just so dry and liney that I just kind of like, not cake, but like I cake this on a little bit before bed, and when I wake up I feel like it's so much better under there. So. And I definitely always put, I don't know if you do this, but I always put my eye cream on the lids of my eyes too, and kind of like on my temples, and sometimes even around my brow, like around my whole entire eye. Yeah, I put it everywhere. Yeah, you need the hydration, and you can tell if you're doing your eyeshadow and you're noticing your eyelids are a little bit dry, patchy. They probably are, so either use some use some lotion on them, or just take your eye cream on your lids just lightly, and it'll really help. And I always just like lightly like to tap and pat it in, and that really in the morning especially too helps get rid of that under eye puffiness because you're just kind of like patting it out. I read that in an article somewhere. Totally. So let's move on to serums, because I think serums are, or as Jordan likes to call them, serums. The serums, they're like my favorite part of my skincare regimen, I think. So
Obviously, you guys know the Brooklyn Botany Vitamin C is iconic. I think this is like, I want to say this is the 3rd or 4th bottle we've been through, and I'm just obsessed with it. It just works really well. So we actually have a Brooklyn Botany code. So if you guys want some Brooklyn Botany products, they're relatively inexpensive. So we'll link them below.
And I'm pretty sure, I think this is like one of the first ever vitamin C serums that have come onto the market that is 100% pure vitamin C.
This is like legit. So this is really gonna work at brightening. It's gonna help with any wrinkles, any discoloration. So if you're looking for
I definitely used to have so much acne scarring from just being a child.
Remember, literally, I still have it now a little bit, but I get so red in this area here, and I was just using this consistently day and night, and it's almost gone. Like, I used to have trouble covering it up with concealer because it was just so red all the time. Remember?
Yeah,
like, you don't really see that problem on me anymore, and I'm pretty positive it's because of this. I mean, a combination of everything, but this has really... Yes.
This has really saved our lives. And it's really all about consistency too. The more that you're consistently using your products, don't just think like, oh, if I buy this and use it once, it's gonna help me.
Well, it's almost like working out and eating healthy. You can't like work out and eat healthy for a week and be like,
no, yeah, you definitely notice like once you keep up your routine and you're like, wow, my skin actually looks really, really great.
Yeah.
So these other two, we mentioned these recently, I think in our favorites video, but that's how much we love them. Actually, it's funny because most of all of the skincare is almost gone, and I kept telling Jordan like, we should probably do an updated skincare routine before everything runs out. But these two serums are like,
love them.
Obsession.
Obsession.
This one is the Pure Cosmetics Get Bright Brightening Serum.
And I feel like I don't even know if this is still available.
Yeah, we were looking on, I think we did in our favorites video, we were trying to link this in our description box and we could not find it on the website.
But it's iconic.
It's iconic,
if
you guys.
It's like discontinued, Pure, please bring it back because I don't know what I'm gonna do when it's gone.
Yeah, but the really great thing about this one is it's super, super like slick in consistency. So it just goes on and it literally just spreads and soaks into your face.
It's
like
so nice.
Iconic. I love using this one in the morning because it goes really, really nice under makeup.
And it's just brightening.
It makes your skin so soft too.
And
it's
the
amazing.
pump, hello, like that's awesome.
I love having
a pump.
Oh,
but this one I know for sure is still available. This is the Age Defying Serum. So I like to use this at nighttime, and I'll kind of concentrate it on areas where I feel like I need a little bit more age help. So, you know, like my smile lines, kind of in this area, even down my neck.
Yeah.
And I feel like it really just helps to kind of, you know, get rid of my wrinkles and everything. So this is great to use at nighttime.
This one also is a lot more thick in consistency.
Yeah,
That's another reason we like to use it at night because it gets a lot thicker. So it's just gonna go on a lot better under, what am I saying? I don't know. It's just great. It's great, you guys.
It's just great.
Just try it.
So just really quick, we'll touch on this. Tea tree oil. If you guys are experiencing any breakouts, and I think we've talked about this multiple times, but this is literally
saving.
It's life-saving.
I was gonna say changing, and then I started to say saving, so I was like, it's sainting.
Gruel. So yeah, it's really great. You just need a tiny little bit, dilute it a little bit with water or another oil, and I swear sometimes I wake up and my situation is completely gone.
I was telling Jordan, one of our products that we're going to talk about, a mask that I was just using, I literally used it and I woke up to a couple of breakouts because it really just brings everything to the surface, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is wrong? So I put some of this on yesterday, I was noticing, and completely gone. It's all completely gone.
Yeah, we actually have a few other kind of secrets to how to get rid of acne, because I don't know if you started watching our videos in the beginning, but our face, and even like, you know, there's been times where my face has just been so bad, and you know, we've gone through that, and we've kind of picked up a few things.
Sometimes I don't even believe it. Like, there was actually a few months ago, I was going back to one of the first skincare videos that I did on my own on this channel. It was literally so bad that I had to take the video down. It's not even there anymore. I was looking for it the other day and I was like, my skin was so embarrassingly bad that I had to delete the video. And
I remember we would talk about like, what can I do? What should I do? Like, you know, we're using all these great things. So I feel like we've picked up a few tricks and tips. So if you guys want to see, you know, like a video on how we got rid of acne or what we do to kind of prevent breakouts and whatnot, let us know in the comments and we will do like a whole video for you guys.
Yeah, because I think that has really been what's helped us most in our skincare routine, because no matter if you're using a ton of really great skincare products, if you're not doing other certain things, you're not gonna have the skin that you wanna have. So if you guys kind of wanna see our tips and tricks on that, we'll do another video kind of talking about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to have like horrible skin and now it's just literally getting amazing from some good things.
Right, so next I guess we'll go on to lotion. We have a couple different ones. Pure Skincare has been just like
oh my
on it
gosh,
for us. Like
Pure.
It's really
like,
crazy.
Hi.
But yeah, you know, we've been using these ones. This one right here is a Soak It Up Intense Hydrating Moisturizer.
This one is my jam. Oh my gosh.
It's really just light. It's almost like a gel consistency. So I love using this in the morning because it goes perfect under your makeup. It's not too heavy, but it's really moisturizing at the same time.
It's so soft and so smooth and luxurious. It kind of reminds me of that Tarte H2O.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost said foundation.
Which is really good too.
Lotion, but that one I felt like wasn't as hydrating as this one.
Right.
I feel like that one went on,
but this one's more hydrating.
and you're like, oh, this is gonna be really hydrating, but then it kind of just like dissipated, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm still kind of dry. This one, literally, I don't know how, but it penetrates, I feel like, so deeply.
Yeah.
That even though it's so light in consistency, it keeps you so hydrated.
Yeah.
Like,
so, and the packaging is super cute. It's like really shishi, which I love.
I'm obsessed with it. But the other one that we actually have we have two of them. This one is the Get a Lift Firming Facial Cream, and it's funny because this one is like actually pretty much completely empty, and I'm like, oh, you don't know that one. But this one we usually use at night more because it's a lot thicker. It's more of a cream. Okay. But no, this one I love, and it's just really, really like firming. I feel like it does firm my skin up.
Yeah. Love that.
So,
another one that I like to use is this OROGOLD. This is OROGOLD. I can't speak. But this one's also a firming cooling cream. This one's also a firming cream, and this one just works really well too. You can tell like it's almost gone. But again, it's heavier, so I definitely like to use the heavier creams at night and something a little bit more light in consistency in the morning.
Oh my gosh, and it feels just so good to like put it on your skin, especially this OROGOLD one. It kind of has like almost like that just really, really silky consistency.
Yeah, it kind of almost feels like you're putting like a primer on your skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, oh my gosh, it's just so amazing. So if you guys need some really good lotions, those are what we recommend, because I feel like face lotion is one of the hardest things to find for your skin, because you never know if it's gonna be hydrating enough. Is it gonna be too hydrating and break you out?
Is it gonna be too heavy?
So these ones are literally perfect, you guys, for anyone. So I would definitely recommend those three.
So moving on to facial sprays, I love.
So bougie.
Love. So we actually have a few that we use like consistently, and I'll use
these
this
are iconic.
After my face, like after I do my skincare, I'll just spray it. In the middle of the day, I'll spray it. If I'm hot, I'll spray it.
Sometimes before or after makeup,
all the time. So the few that we love, Vichy, this one is just so freaking great. It's just so refreshing. Especially,
it's amazing.
We love taking these, like this one is the INSTYTUTUM. We love taking this one out to like the lake or the pool or outdoors with us, because if you're just feeling like you need to pick up.
On our trips when we're in the car having to do our makeup for 45 minutes in the car, like it's a great little pick-me-up.
And you can also use these to get your beauty blender, beauty sponge wet, so like, you know, that's iconic.
And LaPlante back there, she loves to be misted by them too.
It.
Oh my gosh, so those are iconic if you have like indoor living plants. They really like just like a little misting. But yeah, those are really, really great. I love just having like a basic water spray. And then we have a couple of ones that are kind of like scented and they do things. So this one is the KIEHLS Cactus Flower in Tibetan Ginseng Hydrating Mist.
Iconic. I'm not even kidding you.
This stuff became iconic like the minute I tried it. We actually went
literally the minute we tried it.
Literally,
I'm not even kidding.
We went to the little launch party for this and a couple of other things, and you guys, I cannot even get over the smell of this.
It's like eucalyptus, lavender, fresh, light, beautiful.
Linen. It just smells like everything that you would want to like smell to be just like so fresh and so clean.
Oh my gosh, literally, it's honestly so great, and I love using this. I use this probably every single night to kind of just seal in what I just did on my face as far as skincare. It just kind of helps everything.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a toner too. It has like a purifying toner mechanism situated built in, and it's really, really hydrating. So like Jordan said, like right before bed when I want to just be like really bougie and just like love life, this stuff is awesome.
And then another one we've been obsessed with is the Roses and Rosé Rose Face Mist. This one, first of all, smells so good, and it's not too heavy, because sometimes rose sprays will be like a little too rose.
It's almost too much of like an artificial floral, but this one is
so natural.
It smells just like real roses.
It's just,
and like, wait,
and it's such a light
in our
kombucha. It's such a light mist too, but I love using this before the gym, because I'll typically not wear makeup to the gym.
It's really nice.
But I just kind of like to spritz this all over me, even on my body, just to give me a little bit of hydration and to kind of make me smell good without making me like potent at the gym. But this is so good. It has coconut, rose water, vitamin E,
geranium. I'm not gonna pronounce
I just
that.
skimmed right over that. So it only has a few ingredients.
But that's why I think it smells so much fresher too, because it's not just like a rose smell. It kind of has those other like really nice, just like light floral scents.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing, you
So
guys.
if you're looking for anything like that, get it because it is bomb,
Hit
you
it
guys.
up.
Hit
Bomb
it up.
mitzvah.
So the last thing we're gonna talk about is masks, which is like, I think I've said every step is my favorite step,
I know, I was gonna
but
say.
I think masks are so important, and I think people just kind of forget about it because it could be, you know, like you think like, oh, I don't feel like doing a mask.
No,
I'm
especially
tired.
with me, I don't know why I'm like the laziest girl on the entire planet. I don't know why, like even if I have all of these products, half the time I just won't do it because I'm like totally lazy.
Yeah, you really gotta motivate yourself. I've been on a schedule where I've been doing masks Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sometimes I'll like, you know, skip days, but when I skip my mask days, my skin is like,
yeah, you can definitely
Girl.
tell. It's like, honestly too, it takes like 5 to 10 minutes to do a mask, and sometimes I'm like, man, I'm way too lazy. But then when I actually do
I'm
it,
like, that was
the next day I'm
so
like, oh
easy.
my gosh, my skin is just so much better. And I'm like, I really need to just stop being lazy for 5 to 10 minutes and really get it together.
yeah, so some of our favorite are actually these Vichy masks. We've talked about these, I think, a number of
Iconic.
times. One's like more of a clay mask, and one is kind of like a gel mask. And these are 5-minute masks. So if you're in a rush, literally you just put it on your face, 5 minutes, rinse it off. It's so much easier than it sounds, and your face will thank you. I actually like using these together. I'll use this one first and then this one, and my skin is just
Amazing.
amazing afterwards. My boyfriend loves doing masks with me too because, you know, he'll get breakouts sometimes. And
Definitely.
this just
It's like
really
a little
helps.
bonding time, you
Totally.
know, like a little treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
But especially too, like with that Vichy gel one, it's definitely easier. Like if you're kind of lazy, like I know that sometimes like I feel like a clay mask is a little bit like harder for me to take in because I'm like, it's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna have to like
They're
wash it off
harder
my
to get
face.
off, but this one, it just comes right
Yeah,
off.
so if you're kind of someone who's like, man, I'm just like too lazy and I don't want to take that time, just get something like a gel mask or even like a sheet mask, which we'll go into next.
Right.
But yeah, those are really, really easy. So the next one though that I really want to talk about is the Pure Cosmetics Dirty Girl Detoxifying Mask.
Yes, Pure.
Talked about it in our favorites for a reason, because it is our new favorite, you guys.
It works so good. This is one of those masks too that you put it on and like you can't like, move or talk or
No,
like,
not at
make
all.
an expression.
Jordan used it and she was telling me like, this is so intense, you need to use it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, because like with this clay mask, it doesn't get like super hard on your face to where like you can't really like
It's
move
more
around.
movable. This one, you're not moving, you're not laughing, smiling, talking,
You're
you're
just
doing
like,
anything.
you know,
which is a
chilling.
really, really good thing because you know that it's working really great. And so after you take it off, kid you not, your skin is the best it ever feels. But then what happened to me is I woke up the next day and I had a little bit of breakouts because it literally detoxifies
Lifts
your entire
everything
skin.
out of your
It does
skin.
exactly what it says. It detoxifies you, and then put on a little tiny bit of tea tree oil, and the next morning, which is today, my skin is flawless.
It looks so good.
It is literally flawless. I don't have one
And I told her,
breakout.
I was like, because she was like, my skin feels a little not good, and I was like, use that mask, and I swear,
Oh
like,
my gosh,
you
I
will
cannot
love
believe
it.
how much this literally detoxifies your skin away. So if you need like,
This is actually my boyfriend's like favorite mask. Whenever we're
Amazing.
doing masks, he's like, can we do that pure one? And I'm like,
it's just
yeah.
so intense in a good way. So if you guys really need that, definitely
I'm
try it
actually
out.
really, really impressed with Pure Skincare because they're a makeup brand, and you know they don't specialize in
you don't know
skincare.
about that. So sometimes you're like, are you more, you know, obviously focused on makeup because you're a makeup brand, so maybe sometimes your skincare might not be the best. But honestly, I have
I'm
never,
shook.
this is like some of the most impressed that I have been by skincare, and I've tried a ton of skincare. Like we have gone around the block in Sephora,
All around the block.
in skincare.
I think we've tried almost everything.
Like, no joke. And I honestly think that this new Pure Cosmetics line is some of the best skincare
fire.
we've used.
It's fire.
And the price is really not horrible. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like, you know, $100 face lotion like some other ones we've tried.
Right,
but
right. So moving on to more masks, we've been loving these tiny little Nug Beauty masks because they come in like little individual servings. Individual.
I like that.
I guess, I mean, that's what you would call it, right? But these are perfect because we're constantly traveling to Southern California like once a month, and my face will just get so dry or irritated or will break
Broken
out.
out,
And I don't
gross.
always want to bring like, you know, a glass jar of a face mask, which I do sometimes, but these have been so convenient to throw in our
Lifesaving.
bag. And they come in all kinds of different types, like exfoliating, revitalizing, soothing. So it kind of depends on, you know, what your skin's going through. But these have been great.
No, these are great too, because you might think like this is like a little tiny amount and it might not be
plenty.
enough. I can honestly probably get away with using this 2 times. I just usually use the entire thing and bring it like all down my neck to be like extra bougie. But honestly, you guys, these are so good too. Like Jordan said, if you're traveling, or even if you just kind of want a little bit of it at a time, or you just want to try it out and not buy like an entire full size.
You could totally get these like at CVS and whatnot, so they're super convenient and we love them.
Oh my gosh, and you know what? I forgot to mention in our last favorites video, we actually did an Instagram video with their marine mermaid mask. Jordan,
I didn't get to try it because we're actually gonna film a whole video using it on YouTube, and I'll tell you why I didn't get to try it.
That was a shit show, but I got to try it, and I kid you not, it was one of the most amazing masks I've used.
No, I was
cool.
telling her, like, as soon as she was done, she was like, you know, looking at her face, and I was like,
amazing.
I was kind of pissed. I was like, why does your skin look so good?
It looked amazing. It wasn't that hard to do or anything, and it was a lot of fun. So if you guys want to see like that video and like how I used it and it was crazy. So go follow us on Instagram. But I think we're gonna do another video because Jordan didn't get to try it, and it's so cool that I feel like you guys have to watch it go down in action. So Nug Beauty though, like love them.
But yeah, we also love sheet masks. We've used like million. We've used so many different brands of.
Could you imagine? Like millions.
So I don't think like I have a favorite or a particular like love. Actually, I really love the Patchology.
Oh my god, those mud masks that were like a sheet mask in mud form. It was crazy.
It was literally iconic. We love those. I actually placed an order and we're getting like a few packs of those. But really any sheet mask, they're easy. You just pop it on. You could do it after a mud mask or something. You could do them in the morning.
Sheet masks are the best too if you're a lazy girl and you literally just want to put something on your face and then just like take it off without having to wash it and get water all over you.
Yeah, totally. And then the last thing are these under eye cooling little mask things. These are iconic. I actually used it this morning because I woke up and my under eyes were like,
no, it's been like that lately.
Like,
I don't know why. I'm like, what happened in the night during my sleep? So it's really cool too because we'll keep these in the fridge sometimes and they're just like cooling and soothing and amazing.
Yeah, and these are, you know, you're supposed to use these for like 5 minutes. You could use them for longer, but it's really cool because this line is like a 5-minute flash facial type of situation. So if you're in a rush, pop these bad boys underneath your eyes and you will really notice the difference.
Totally.
So
it makes it really just way more smooth and less puffy. And they also have some lip masks that I used to use all the time. We don't always break them out because I'm not like a total lip junkie, but we should. Like that's what's so annoying. Yeah, so this is basically all the products that we've been using lately. Like we said, it's really about the consistency. Definitely.
There's so many iconic brands out there. We love Vichy, we love Pure, we love Michael Todd. Like I can go on and on and on about
KIEHLS,
the skincare brands that we love. So just find what works for you. Try samples of things. That's what we used to do.
Yeah,
in the
we always try and go into like Sephora or even go and find smaller, you know, little
deluxe
like travel
size
size, deluxe sample size, because you never really know if you're gonna like a product and you never know.
Yeah, so just, you know, play around, but just be consistent. Wash your face, tone your face, scrub your face. Use masks, and if you start doing that more consistently, and then of course eating healthy is also huge.
Yeah, and we love so many different products, guys. We're always switching it up and trying new things. But if you guys want to see kind of like a video on those health tips and kind of how we cleared up our acne and how we cleared up our skin other than just our skincare products, let us know so we can film that video for you guys.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys next time, and let us know what your favorite skincare brand is in the comments below, because hello, we want to try new things and we want to know what you love.
My obsession. So yeah, we want to know what you guys are trying so that way we can become obsessed with them too, and let us know what you guys want to see next from us because we're always curious.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I whoop your head, boy. You know I will. I whoop your head, boy. With the back of the steel. I whoop your head.